Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about how to use the course site, Brightspace and MyMathLab. How to use the two different course sites and how we function as far as the course. So, of course, first on Brightspace, this is where all of our course content is at. You can find everything, all the information. This is like attending class. This is the part of the course where you're it's a web class, but this is like attending class. So again, from our home page, we click first on content. Okay, we then click on our unit. So you see we have start here. That's where all of our start here stuff is. Unit 1 is our first unit for the course. So if I click that, Unit 1 is divided into sections. So here, if we're working on section R2, I can click that and it'll just load up. It'll also load up in the other screen as well. It's just kind of a sub area. And in each section you'll see at the top notes. This is a link to a PDF file of class notes that I gave for a version of this course that I taught a few semesters ago. So go in there and all the notes that I gave, stuff that I would have projected up for the class, they're all in there. So you can kind of look over that if you want, and you'll find some examples and stuff there. And then below that are video links. They take you to a YouTube video. They give you examples of the different topics that are covered there in the notes. So like if you want to review adding and subtracting fractions, you can click on that video. And all these will open up a YouTube video right here on Brightspace that you can then watch. All right. This next video, we're going to be looking at adding and subtracting. Okay, so here's an example of that video. Okay. And then once you've gone through the videos, and you can always go back to them, all right, and there's a little reminder here, right at the bottom, complete the assignment on MyMathLab. So now, once we've gone through our videos, or maybe you decided you want to go through the first couple and then go right to the homework. That way, instead of doing all the videos at once, you do the first couple, and then you go over to MyMathLab and work on the problems that work with those, and then continue on that way. You can do it whichever way works for you. Okay? So once we've gone through the videos, that's like attending class. And I'd encourage you to work through the examples, write down, just like you're taking notes in class. Then we can come back to MyMathLab to do the actual homework. So we click the Start Here tab to go back to MyMathLab. Again, if you want, as I showed in the other video, you can log in directly at mymathlab.com if you want. I think that has maybe a slightly nicer interface. Click on your course, all right, and then everything's there, and you click on assignments, all right, and work on your assignment. Okay? Or you can use the link on the Start Here tab for MyLab and Mastering. Or again, we can click on the MyLab and Mastering assignments. And when you do that, that will take you into your assignments. And there you can see they currently are. R2, 3, and 1, 3 is the first week's assignments. Okay. To work on an assignment, you just click on it. Click on the problem number. Okay. And then you start going through working on the assignment. When you have an answer, you put that answer in. If you need help, there is View an Example, which will show you a similar problem. Again, you can also refer back to the video. Get more help. Sometimes there's often a textbook link. There's also a link to me, where you can actually send me a question about a particular problem. If you're having trouble and the example didn't help, send me an email, and it'll send a link with the question. Okay. If you get a question wrong, it does give you another chance. It tells you it's wrong. gives you another chance to do it. After the third time, you see check changed to final check. I got my question wrong. It tells me the right answer. It actually gives you a little link here for practice some skills. You may do some extra work to kind of practice if there's some area that you're struggling with. You can also then, once you've gotten it wrong, it marks it wrong. But you can always click similar question and it'll give you a new problem. Similar to the one you just did, but just a little bit different, so you can keep practicing until you get it right. Okay, so that's a nice feature that just because you got it wrong once, keep working to get it right. In fact, even if you get them right, you can go back and practice more if you think you know, you need a little bit more practice. But that's kind of how the homework interface works. Now the homework interface just stays, or as soon as you put an answer in, it updates your score. So this save button confuses some students. What this save button does, and the reason to use it, is if you were in the middle of a problem, maybe a problem that took a couple steps, like a little later in this section's homework, we're doing some adding and subtracting fractions where the denominators aren't the same. And here you might start into a problem, but you have to go to your next class, and you don't have time to finish it. Well, the problems on MyMathLab are generated using different computer things, random numbers and things like that. So when you come back, that problem could change, and then the work you had started doing would be gone. The save example is for that case, so it immediately closes out the homework. Now if you go back to that particular problem, no matter when you go back to it, it should keep it with those numbers there till the next time you come back, even if it was like a couple hours later. So that's what the save feature is for there on the MyMathLab. It's so that the numbers will stay the same on the problem that you saved. Okay, and that's, again, the case where you might have to leave in the middle of a problem. And so use the save feature for that. But any other than that, as soon as you put an answer in, it immediately updates your score. Okay, and so that's kind of how the homework works. So again, Brightspace, under content and a particular unit, that's where you're going to find your course videos and notes. And then you're going to find here the homework and stuff all over on MyMathLab. And again, you can go directly by clicking the link on Brightspace for assignments, or if you prefer to have the whole MyMathLab interface at your disposal, you can click and sign into MyMathLab. Right, click on your course, and then everything's right there, and your assignments are right there. Okay, so either way works. You can use either one. It's up to you which way you access it. Okay, so that is how the course works, and how you can make use of the two features, the MyMathLab part where you do your assignments, which is also where you will do your test, and also where you get your information from, which is on the Brightspace course. Get any questions, please contact me. Have a great day.